How's it going? Today we're going to talk really briefly about how to map our course outcomes to the General Education Requirement Outcomes, or GER outcomes sets in Taskstream. So the first thing we want to do is go to the course that we're going to do this in. We're going to choose Math 106 for this. We're going to go to the Course Assessment Workspace. Once you get into the Course Assessment Workspace, over here on the left-hand side, you want to go to the Course Learning Objectives and Outcomes. Okay. If you don't see the checkout button up here, this is just a small aside, but if you hit the Control function button and push the minus sign, it'll shrink the screen down a little bit so that you can actually see this. That's really one of the few ways that you can do it easily. So we've got our outcomes here. We're going to check this out. Now you'll see that we already have some mapping here. It's for the institutional student learning outcomes. What we're doing now is we're just going to map one of these outcomes to the GER outcomes. Okay. So we're going to create new mapping, and then we're going to go to Goal Sets Distributed to Math 106 Intermediate Algebra. Select Go, and you'll see here GER Student Learning Outcomes. Now, not every course has this goal set distributed to it, if I'm not mistaken, and I may be mistaken. So if you go into your class and you're planning on distributing or you're planning on aligning with a GER, and this selection isn't here, please just give me a call and I'll be happy to come down and take a look at it for you. So once you get that selected there, you're going to hit Continue, and now we have to decide which one of these student learning outcomes we're aligning with. So right now we're dealing with mathematics, and just for the sake of a hypothetical example, we're going to say this is the one that we're doing, okay? And we're going to hit Continue. So now you can see we have the GER student learning outcomes here, and we have the specific GER1 mapping here. All right. Now let's just say hypothetically that you wanted to remove some mapping. You just, over here on the side, you hit Remove Mapping, and now that mapping is gone. Okay, and then you're all set to go. So that's really it, folks. 2.5 minutes or so, and you should be able to go in and map to whichever outcome you want. Now, in the case of math right now, the reason why I'm making this video, they're in the process of adding a new course learning objective or outcome that is specifically designed for GER1. So they're going to have to create a new outcome, and then they're going to have to do the mapping after they create the new outcome. And there's a separate tutorial for that if you folks need it. Take care, gang. Bye-bye.